Damn, it's crazy. But what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for the monthly update. It's the last monthly update of the year. It's insane to say. We're in December. So, this is it for 2024. You talk about a whirlwind, crazy year. You got like some of the highest of highs, like light moments, but then you have some of the absolute darkest of dark moments, man. This was one of those years that felt like literally 10 or 15 wrapped into one, that's for sure. But also it flew by, if that makes sense. But yeah. If you would tell me that like how things are at the end of the year, like compared to how they were at the very beginning, it's wild, man. A lot of just big time changes and such, and you know, another year down and just hoping for the best going forward into the new year 2025. So being the last month, what are the big time plans to close off 2024? Well, first of all, being December, being cold, yeah, weather dropping and everything. It snowed for the first time a few days ago, like on Thanksgiving, and it's stuck ever since. But yeah, seems like we're in the snow period. The cold's here to stay. But yeah. So with that, getting into things with this, starting it off by saying I'm gonna have some big time news in the middle of the month, or maybe towards the end of the month. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. So you'll see like another update before the end of the year. Well, we probably end the year update, but yeah. So with these, as per usual, I like to talk about all things Beyblade, all things Bakugan, plans for the channel, all that good stuff. So yeah. Uh, first things first, Bakugan's on hiatus, so no word on if or when it's coming back. I just hope they learn from how things were with Gen 3, truth be told. So, yeah, definitely things I have planned, of course, with Bakugan, but as of now, it is on hiatus, so that's why you haven't seen that much content from people, including myself. But, yeah, so I guess that's everything Bakugan wise, but I will talk about stuff with Bakugan and plans at the end of the video. But getting into it, things with Beyblade. Of course, Beyblade X. So we'll talk about things on the Hasbro side. Wave 2 has apparently been showing up in places like Claw Leon, Lance Knight. People will be able to get those bays and stuff from Wave 2, which is really, really awesome to see them putting them out on the shelves and people really being able to get Wave 2. I think some Wave 3 being found. Yeah, which is pretty crazy. Apparently, like Wave 3 having Tyranno Beat or Beat Tyranno in a 2-pack with Shinobi Knife or like Knife Shinobi. I guess like they just wanted to like repackage it that way. People maybe they didn't sell that many of them and they repackaged it that way. I mean, it's a smart play, repackage Knife Shinobi and then put it with a bay that people would actually want to beat, that being Tyranno Beat or Beat Tyranno, which is a random booster prize and it's in a 2-pack. So that's freaking awesome. That being one of the 2-packs. I think they're doing some other recolors. Like some of the TT recolors. I definitely want to see Hasbro do more of their own exclusive recolors, but that's one thing I mentioned in the hopes for Beyblade X, under Hasbro and TT video that I made. Go and check it out. But yeah, a few things with like Wave 3, some of the like the 2-packs. Also I know Dran Buster or Buster Dran is a part of it. They called it Wand Wizard, which is Wizard Rod, which is a part of it. Big time, powerful bay under TT. The game's really balanced, just being one of those blades that's up there power wise. Like you talk about double S rank, like Wizard Rod. Yeah, it's strong. But then I'm guessing they'll probably have Hammer. They'll probably call it Hammer Incendio, like House Hammer Incendio. It makes sense with that, and then whatever other bays they plan on putting out with Wave 3. I'm excited to see like their Wave 4s and such going forward. I just really hope they make Feather Phoenix. I'm guessing that's what they're calling it, like Feather Phoenix. Well, yeah, in the show, Feather Phoenix or Phoenix Feather. I mean, TT's made 2 molds of it at this stage, so hopefully we'll get Feather Phoenix in a future wave. Hope they don't make the same mistake and like skip over some of the bays. Definitely hoping they don't. like Feather Phoenix, maybe put it like wave 4. Yeah, thinking some other base too, like Black Shell or whatever they want to call it. Obsidian Shell. Because like a black obsidian, I guess, or something like that. But regardless, some cool stuff coming out under the Hasbro side. Really excited for it. And under the TT side, also them putting out some stuff which really excited for. That being the next random booster. It's Random Booster 5. Yeah, Random Booster Volume 5. Ghost Circle being the prize bay. I'm personally excited for it. I know some people aren't. I mean, like, getting Phoenix Feather with it, getting Shinobi Shadow with it, which getting a recolor for that's honestly pretty cool. That was in Random Booster Select. So getting another one of those, not a bad choice. Same thing with Phoenix Feather. A Leon Claw with it, which isn't a really bad choice. There haven't been that many Leon Claw recolors. Honestly, not too many. So it's not a bad choice. Maybe be on the lower end of some people because we've seen Leon Claw for a while. But yeah, maybe they just think it's too soon to put out Leon Crest, which is understandable. Maybe like a next random booster, like a set, we'll get like a Leon Crest and some of these other like UX bays. But yeah, like the recolor for Ghost Circle being one of the bays. Yeah, overall I'd say pretty solid choices for like the blades and stuff. I don't look at the parts except for like the prize bay, Ghost Circle 080 GB, and we get 0 with it, but it seems like 0 is going to have the notches on the bottom, so bay can still get hit. It's just mainly getting an uppercut to hit it on the bottom to get it to burst. It's not going to be impossible to burst it though. They got balance with this for sure, and it's awesome to see how they balance things out. But yeah, we got that, and of course Impact Drake, having the rubber with it. Better debate, like, will it have soft rubber, hard rubber, or such. Regardless, that rubber impact, like that rubber contact, makes it where you get some crazy attacks in, but it's also at the cost of some stamina with every single blow, So it'll up the power, but the recoil will also be like a double-edged sword and slow it down. So, yeah, but the hits Impact Drake, it's going to be freaking awesome. I'm excited. Seeing Chrome come back and his role in the show and everything. Yeah, it's going to be dope. But, yeah, I guess it's basically everything under TT. Recently, the app just got updated. That being the Takara Beyblade app. Cobalt Drake got added. So, yeah, the Silver Cobalt Drake they added to it. The personal one I use, like the Taiwanese app, hasn't updated with it yet. I know the Japanese one has, but some other regions, like country regions and such, haven't updated it to include it yet. But yeah, and then Tusk Mammoth being added, I think, at the end of this month too. So, and then also, what is it? Dronzer Spiral, the Black Dronzer Spiral, I think got added to it too in the Japanese version of the game. Like I said, I got a Taiwanese app, but that one hasn't updated. Well, it's updated for like Aero Pegasus, but not that much to have like Silver Cobalt Drake in it. But yeah, at least mine hasn't. Maybe soon it will. But yeah. So I guess it's basically everything Beyblade wise. Of course, the news on the football set that'll be coming out, the Barcelona set that'll drop next month. They have dropped info about that. I don't know if they're gonna drop. Maybe there might be like a single or something. They're not gonna drop too much in January, especially with that set and like the Dran Buster and also the Hell's Hammer set. Those two things alone, that's a good amount of releases. Maybe that'll be the releases for January. Who knows? Maybe they'll put in another booster like with the show or something too with those things. But yeah. Anyways, that's everything Beyblade wise, and now it's time for plans for the channel. What do I plan for the rest of the year to close out 2024? So I'm caught up with Beyblade X anime battles. The next releases like the Ghost Circle, Random Booster, Impact Drake, they don't come out until the 28th. So odds are people aren't going to be reviewing them unless they get absolutely crazy fast shipping. Won't be reviewing them until 2025. Maybe some people might get it like the very end of the year or such, but I'm guessing like 2025, majority of people over here will get them. Of course, in Japan, they'll have it the same day and such. But, I mean, from the perspective of like the West and such. So, odds are I won't get those bays until like January. So, with that being said, it's getting caught up with a lot of different battles and stuff. I'm caught up with anime battles. For Beyblade, I'll work my way through the different gens. How about this? So Metal Fight Beyblade. I'm gonna try to finish the story this month. We're gonna see if I can get it done. Well, my plan is to try and finish the MFB story before next year. If it ends up going into next year, it's gonna be very beginning of next year. That'll be it. And I have a handful. I can literally count on both hands how many battles I have left to do for Metal Fight Beyblade in general. But yeah. Then after that, I'll retire from Metal Fight Beyblade. Truth be told, nothing left to prove with it. But there's still remnants, of course, with the skits. So you'll want to see like the burst skits going forward. But speaking of burst, like of course, just giving roses to Metal Fight Beyblade. 13 years ago, almost started my channel, and made MFB content go for 13 years. Like, come on, man, 12, 13 years. So time to just that's the way I'll do it when the story's done. Just move on to the next story. But that being finishing up the burst story. So I'm doing my BU Plus series. It's my metaphorical season 8, where I pay homage to characters that didn't return, bays that didn't reach their full potential under TT or Hasbro, and some awesome characters that deserve their roses or their flowers. So I made like a modded Twin Nocturnes to pay homage to Norman, made a Bahamut to pay homage to Bo, a Valkyrie for Vault, like a true ultimate Valkyrie, true Spriggan Requiem, like a Requiem Burst Spriggan, Prominence Phoenix 5 version, kit version of Wind Knight, an Unleashed Vanish Fafnir to pay homage to Free in the second season, Guilty Longing to pay homage to Load-In, Pandora's, all those different bases, Pandemonium, all upgraded. That being my BU Plus series. Well, I added the GT Gatling Dragon to pay homage to Drum or Dante, Armin, Ermane, and Delta, paying homage to them. So made a GT version of Gatling Dragon to add to this roster, and also a corrupted Zest Achilles or Z Achilles to pay homage to Iga or Iger when he was corrupted by Phi's power with the darkness. But yeah, so doing battles might be BU Plus bays. It's gonna be like the Achilles and Dragon stepping up against the other BU Plus bays, doing battles with them, and leading up to a battle with all the bays with it, and that'll, truth be told, like a few select battles. That'll be it for the main story for Burst for me. And then it'll be full time to get into the Burst skits. I am jumping back into the Burst skit series that I started next year, and hoping to have at least one for this year, because the whole theme of it is time, and I have been getting footage throughout the year for the skit. So I'll put it all together into a skit and have that before the end of the year. It's one of the things I planned. So finishing the main Burst story on the list, finishing the Metal Fight Beyblade story on the list, and when it comes to Beyblade X anime battles, being caught up with them for now. Gonna do some team battles because I got a few team battles to do with those bays. But before that, getting into the non-anime bays. So I'm gonna do I've decided I'm gonna do one final survival battle. It's gonna have 50 bays with it, and it'll be with the blue House Hammer. That'll be that, and then after I do that battle, I'm going to split the bays into teams. You saw the first one with Team Dran Nova, the bays from the Dran deck set. They're a team. So that's how I'm doing the teams. Let me know in the comments if there's certain teams out of all the bays in there that you see would fit a certain scheme, but the majority of them, honestly, are already set for some teams. Some up in the air, but majority of them already got ideas in mind for them. So splitting the bays up into teams, staying caught up with the Beyblade X anime, of course. I'll do episode reactions when the episodes get subbed, and yeah, I guess those are the big time plans for Beyblade. As for Bakugan, I do plan on getting into deck profiles. I know I say that a lot, but it just takes time to build a deck profile and getting caught up with a lot of the Beyblade stuff, so that hopefully by the end of this year I can at least make another Bakugan deck profile and end it off with a profile, because I still love Bakugan big time. Just because I wasn't that much into Gen 3, because they tried to go with the Beyblade approach. I still want to watch the show. Plan on watching it in 2025, watching through Bakugan Gen 3, the show, doing episode reactions to it. Got a few products to open, so maybe I'll do some Bakugan unboxings before the end of the year for like some Gen 3 stuff. And yeah, a lot of stuff to work with Gen 2. I'll literally be making deck profiles until I run out of cards to use, out of cores to use, Bakugan to use. because there's still a bunch to use for sure. Even making 111 deck profiles, which I got a playlist on here of, so I have not forgotten about Bakugan. I still love Bakugan. It's just weird because it's in a hiatus stage because the popularity's gone down, and but I still love Bakugan. Y'all know. Come on, I'm tired, man. Like, yeah, literally got it on my shoulders. So, Anyways, guys, that is gonna do it for the monthly update, the end of the year update, I guess. Well, I'll have one more at the end, saying goodbye to 2024 and going into 2025. And yeah, this is the last update with these gloves. So you guys can guess in the comments. I brought it up big time. I guess just waited to say it till the end of the video. I thought I said at the beginning, but I just realized I didn't. Take a guess in the comments what color the gloves is gonna be next year. I switched it up with each year. So 2017 is when I started the tradition, kinda. 2017's color was yellow, and then 2018 had red, 2019 had purple, 2020 had green, 2021 had blue, 2022 had orange, last year 2023 had pink, and then this year 2024 being black. And yeah, man, it's crazy because there's definitely some dark points with the year, but there's definitely some light when it was needed the most, that's for sure. But yeah, you guys can take a guess in the comments at what color it's going to be for 2025. I'll give you one hint. It's going to be a color that I have not used yet. So yeah, do with that what you will. Can't wait to see you guys' guesses, and you'll see on the 1st of January 2025 what the new glove color is. But yeah, anyways, guys, that is going to do it for the monthly update, end of the year update 2024. Yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to the things I planned for the rest of the year. And yeah, let's just enjoy the holidays, man. That's for sure. Happy holidays. And if the holidays are a tough time for you, just know you're loved, you're appreciated, and you're awesome. Remember that. But yeah, happy holidays, guys. And that's going to do it for the update. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and go shoot or let it rip or Bakugan brawl. I'm up out of here.